Hi everybody, welcome back to Charlie and me, our camping vlog. It's a Monday morning, I think it's the 30th of November today. Gosh knows when you're watching this. I've just got out here, it's 11:15. I had to go to Clonmel and order all the wood to start the building. I've got a chap called Tommy helping me out to build the kitchen cabinets, actually to do all the woodwork. And hopefully this coming Thursday, we're going to start by making the headboard and the footboard of the bed and put in the toilet and make the frame for a hidden unit, a kitchen unit that we need to hide, a false floor basically to hide the ducting for the diesel heater. And also today, I've got to dismantle that because we were hoping to use that, but we're actually not going to. So I've got to dismantle that, keep all the hinges because there's stainless steel piano hinges. I'm going to keep the hinges and handles and cut it up and get it into the boot of my car for the dump for tomorrow. So there'll be no construction today or wiring or anything, it's just that. I put a plea out a couple of weeks back on Twitter for help with the electrical system because when you start the engine it ejects automatically the electrical cable by giving it a pulse, a 12-volt pulse, and seemingly if I plug in it's ejecting every couple of minutes, so that's a pain. And a company got onto me today and they're going to send an engineer out to have a look at that and reprogram the Ace Tech unit. So let's go and start taking this apart and we'll chat to you later. So it's a short day out here today, so this video will continue another day. As I mentioned earlier, it's Monday. I've just been told that we won't be out here Wednesday as there's going to be no power, so we won't be able to get in and do any work. And hopefully Thursday, we start the woodwork building with Tommy. That's the plan. I'll just show you what we have here. That is the full press that I was hoping to reuse. So I've got a pile of aluminum, and a pile of that composite. I'm going to load up the back of the car and either later on this afternoon or first thing tomorrow morning, take a spin down to the tip and segregate it and get rid of all of that. I have kept quite a lot of pieces, just in case, especially the white stuff, just to, that press obviously there is being resized. But I've kept a fair bit of the white pieces in case we need any for anything whatsoever. But I think at this stage, we're not going to need any. So I'll take all this stuff down to the local recycling centre and yard and get rid of that. So thank you as always to our show sponsors, Gary's Glue, garysglue.ie are sponsoring all of the videos in this van build series. And the tools I've used thus far, the angle grinder, the jigsaw, are with thanks to our friends at Michael Murphy in Waterford for all your industrial fixings and tools needs. So the next time I talk to you, well, it'll be a couple of seconds from now, but it'll be a couple of days from today. Hi guys, welcome back. It's December the 1st, heading towards Christmas. Today, the lockdown level 5 has been moved to level 3 restrictions. And then from, I think, something like the 18th of December until the 6th of January, there's a little bit of a free-for-all where you can go from county to county. But we're still here with thanks to our friends at Gary's Glue. The winter project for Charlie and me, our camping vlog, continues. So I think a few minutes ago, we were talking about little fiddly bits that we were doing. We're expecting a delivery of all the wood today. A company reached out, well I reached out on Twitter looking for help with the electrics, and a company called Patron, is it Patron group. They do all emergency equipment and they service ambulance and stuff. And I was chatting to them on the phone yesterday. So I'm going to go at a few of the things that they've asked me to do. If you remember, the mains lead keeps ejecting. It's getting a 12-volt pulse. So I'm going to do bits of that. There's bits I have to do inside before we can start building the headboard and the footboard of the bed. I've got to remove bits of aluminium and stuff. I'm planning on doing that today. But I really do want to have a look at the electrics. I do have the ambulance plugged in at the moment and it's charging the batteries. But as soon as I plug in that Ace Tech unit that works everything, within 5-10 minutes, it ejects the mains lead, so that's no good to me. So they were saying to go towards the starting motor. There's a lead on that sends a 12-volt pulse, disconnect that. They've given me a few things to do. And in fairness to the company, they said, if that doesn't work, give us a buzz and I'll get an engineer to drop out and have a look at things. So little fiddly bits to do today, because hopefully on Thursday, we're going to start a little bit of woodwork. I'm looking forward to doing that, and hopefully at some stage today the builders providers are going to drop out all of the wood that we ordered. It came to €500, the sheets of 8x4 Medite and red deal and stuff like that. So let's get going and see what we can get done today. So I mentioned that there was a delivery of wood coming today. It hasn't arrived as yet, but I've cleared off this area, all the stuff that I was keeping. Some of it is down there and some of it is there ready for the dump. So I tidied up all of there, and then I went at the electrics with the bit of information that I had been handed to see if I can stop the plug from kicking out all the time. And that worked. I went inside the salon area. I disconnected the cables as I was told to do, or suggested to do. I plugged in the power, I plugged in the Logitech, the Ace Tech unit, I switched on the engine, kept the engine running for about 10 minutes, and it never ejected. And then I said, right, that's that sorted. Now let's do this. I had no plans on doing this, but I did it. We now have our camper mains electric socket on the, oh gosh, don't say Gary's glue closed on me. I can never. There we go. Right. It's powered, it's wired, and it's working. I've tested everything. There's an MCB trip just inside there, belonged to the ambulance, and then I fitted another one over where I was putting all the fuse board connections. That was not part of the plan today. However, it's great to get it done, and I glued it in and sealed it up with a Gary's glue. High-tech, instant grab adhesive. So she's sealed, she's glued in, she's connected in. I'm happy with that. Now all I've got to really do is wait for the delivery. I don't know what time, they wouldn't give me a time. It's 20 to 12 now. I've got bits to do in the front of the cab, electrical wise. I think I'll tear into them now. I don't know if I actually showed you the toilet sitting in. It fits in there perfect. We are bringing it out just slightly further than that line there. I'm building a back wall, but it fits perfect. Something I do have to do that I forgot, I've got to take this rail out here, and I've got to take that piece of rail out there, and I want to put a top across this, so that's what I'm going to do now. I just got on to the local builder providers to see what time do they think, estimated time that the gear will be here. It's now 20 past 12. They said after lunch. After lunch to me is after 2. So I'm going to go home and get a bite to eat, come back out here for about 1:45. And I've just generally been tidying up. I'm glad I got that electrical socket fitted. But I'll head home for a bit of grub, and then we'll come back and hopefully we'll be putting a stack of wood, getting ready for building on Thursday. We can't come in here tomorrow, Wednesday. There'll be no electricity, so I won't be able to open the garage doors. So we'll talk to you in a couple of minutes, hopefully showing you right here behind me a whole lot of wood. I love when we get stuff in the post. It's 2 more 5-meter reels of LED light strip and 5 USB points. I'm just going to power them up now and see what they look like. This is the latest I've ever been here, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I've got to load a load of stuff into the boot of the car because we're closed tomorrow because we have no power. So I'm going to do one more run to the dump in the recycling centre. As you saw, the truck could only drop it at the gate. I got all the wood in. I think the rest of it is over here. So the plan now is home. And next day will be a new video. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Tell your friends about it. If you know somebody who's interested in building their own motorhome or camper van or converting an ambulance or converting anything whatsoever. Thank you to our video sponsors, Gary's Glue. They're sponsoring every single video that appears in this video series. And also thank you to Michael Murphy for the tools we used today on the build. Next video might be a little bit of woodwork. I'll introduce you to Tommy, who's giving me a hand. Basically, I'm giving him a hand to do all the woodwork. And yeah, we'll talk to you again. Take care, stay safe. Bye-bye.